Like I said, there was 4 parts of the full body contract. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and have fun. Be respectful, basically respect one another and your teammates as well as your teachers. Be responsible is you're doing physical activity, so basically take part in the activity, what you're doing. Be safe as you're doing physical stuff out there. Check out the equipment before you start. Make sure everything's the way it's supposed to be, so you or your teammates won't get hurt. And have fun is basically have fun. That's what you're doing out there, man.
The full value contract, you're basically pledging like you're gonna be safe, responsible, respectful, and also to have fun, with mostly everyone else did.
The full value contract, I really liked it because you can you're getting trust. You know what I'm saying? You're learning how to work with other people and not just by yourself. I liked how, you know, you're doing responsibility, you're doing safety, but you're having fun. So I really like that. And you know, I go into the classroom and it's usually I'm in there with the teacher, and it's like me and her. You know, she's giving me work and I gotta answer it. And if I answer it wrong, I feel embarrassed because, you know, the audience is there, you know, the other classmates. And whenever I'm in ropes climbing class, you know, it's not like that. It's like I'm okay to answer. I don't feel like not everybody is an audience. I feel like now they're my teammates, and I really like that. You know, I could how do you say it? I could feel more safe around other people, or I could feel more comfortable, and I really like that.
So what was the meaning, you think, about having a feelings check before every time we started a day?
I actually liked it, man. It was pretty great. Let us know how we felt before we started. Rather, when you go into a classroom, you don't know what's going through that kid's state of mind. Whether they're having problems at home or anything, having problems at school with another student. Here at Ropes course, we're all as a group. We all say there's no embarrassment of how we feel. You know, we'll let each other know how we feel. The emotional check is basically how we're feeling. Physical is how, like, if we're energetic.
More of how y'all were concerned about us and how we were feeling that day, and how, if we wanted to participate and if not. I think it was a pretty good idea to tell you from the start how we were feeling that
I
day.
think the purpose was to make sure that everyone was feeling good and to make sure that everyone was ready to get done what they needed to get done.
What I really liked about the values contract is like how you can see if, you know, if they're gonna try. You can see if you can trust them, and I like that because, you know, you're not just doing work, but you're also having fun. And you know, the feelings check, you can automatically see if someone's happy or sad, you know. And I really like that because you don't know what they're going through that day. You know, they could be real mad, and then if you ask them, you know, their feeling could change and they could be happy. Maybe they'll get their work done. And
What I liked most about the ropes course is that, well, we were outside and we were doing fun activities while we were doing work.
What I liked about the ropes course is like how y'all put math into like what we're doing, like the activity we're doing, cause like it's kind of hard like when they just give you a paper and just tell you to do it, or like they try to explain it in other words. Like what y'all did, y'all made it fun. Like y'all put like activities where it teaches you like math materials and stuff. Like that's what I really like, cause it's stuck in my head. Like it didn't just go away after like the day. Like I still know it, and I can still use it like on tests and stuff. And,
It was something that a lot of people need to do because there's a lot of kids that don't even like participate in class. And if you have like an active study, more likely people will pay attention to that instead of just sitting in class dozing off and nothing.
I actually learned something, man. This is more a hands-on thing, so you're actually learning from what you're doing. So actually in math class, out of all honesty, I never knew what linear and quadratic function was. It might be simple to some people. Me personally, I never knew what it was. But actually, when I stepped into ropes course, I learned that from experience out of a session that we did what linear and quadratic was.
The most challenging part about having math on the ropes course was that if you didn't know what exactly you had to do, and you didn't have all the pieces to the problem, then regardless, you'd have to solve it. But other than that, if you had teammates that had the solutions to those problems, you'd be able to work as a team and get the question solved.
Mostly I would take away the learning how to work as a team because I plan to join the military in the future.
My main thing I would say is teamwork, man. Like I said, let's say you walk into a classroom and you see a student struggling. I mean, just go up to them and help them out. You know, let them know, hey, how you feeling? Do you need help with anything? You know, I mean, we're all one family. We're all a school. You know, just be there for them. You know, you don't know what he's going through. Just ask him, hey, man, are you feeling okay? Yeah, I mean, you need someone to talk to. You know, I'll be there for you, man. You know, we're all a team.
Well, in the ropes course, we're basically taught never to give up. As many times as we failed, we still came back and tried. It didn't matter how long it took us, we still stayed there and tried. Failure is something nobody ever wants to see, but if you eventually take your time and try to do it, you will succeed. And that's what I really would like to take with me, is just keep trying, put all your effort in, and just don't give up.